It's week 5 of the NFL, and we've got a rematch of last year's divisional round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Cowboys and the 49ers on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. But straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's NFC Divisional Round matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And right at midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Here's Pollard again. Shelling through the defense. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week: 20 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And that explosive run right there reminds me that last week ran the ball really well, so they're continuing to do what they did in the previous game. Run the ball and run it successfully. Expect that to continue throughout this one.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Pollard going to try the right side, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's Trayvon Diggs making a big play there for the defense.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Prescott now on second down. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it's 3rd and 4 now. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Personal foul.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 20 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game, and even though they're facing a top 10 defense.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Fires a slant complete to Tolbert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
What was that, Russ?
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0.
49ers nothing.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it's a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Prescott off play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Here we go, 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. First down, Prescott. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
At the 36-yard line.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So from the 36 now, first and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 43, it's second and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on third and 3. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Mozzie Smith, first-round pick there on the tackle. The Niners are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher for guys trying to get to the football.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Ready,
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
ready.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 21. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
49ers 7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Third down, it's Prescott. That is caught on the move past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Prescott, and he'll go right back to Lamb. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They go play action here on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go, 40 seconds.
Second down, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people are going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them. They get scouting reports. They start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. He keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Prescott on 1st down. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the point after.
Opposite, green, black swap.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
79 Broncos.
Off play action. Rose. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Rose. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And my goodness, another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. Rose. Open man is Samuel, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Rose. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 35. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Throwing, Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time.
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, 63 yards. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rose eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
To throw again. Rose gets this one to Juszczyk. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Rose. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 22. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 30. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And they will take over 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a 2nd home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rose. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Rose. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, Rose. And now here is another interception. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. First down, and it's Pollard again. Oh, fighting up. And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Prescott now on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Here's Pollard again. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 7. And the Cowboy first down.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. Dances by at the 20. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
It's caught. Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ray McCloud to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Chris Watkins, 53 yards.
And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Here's Prescott. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rose. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 14. And my goodness, another interception. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. McLeod now on the return. Fielded just outside the goal line.
He's got daylight.
Ray McLeod.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length.
10th, and the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
49. 49ers 35.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
Pollard will take it up the gut, and he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that.